Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Micaela. We're moving on in our alignment series. In the first few videos, we've talked about Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and then high and low crescent lunge. So in this video, we're going to move into extended side angle, which has a base of Warrior 2 legs and then a variation of the upper body. So I invite you to have at least maybe one block if you would like one to support your bottom hand. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into our Warrior 2 stance. So bringing your right foot towards the top of the mat, bring your left leg back. We'll start with Warrior 2 on the right. Again, take a moment to check in. You might let that left heel pivot back as the left toes come forward, letting that left hip pull forward slightly. Bending into that right knee, stacking the right knee in alignment with that right foot. Arms are going to reach forward and back, palms down. Squeeze the fingers together. Wrap the shoulder blades onto the back and squeeze your belly in. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, we're going to hinge over the right leg. Keep tugging the right hip back as you reach forward and stay active and light through the side body. Maybe bringing the right forearm down towards the thigh, or maybe reaching towards your block on the inside of your right foot, or all the way to the mat if you have it. Now with your left arm, we're going to sweep it down towards the mat and then up and overhead, stacking that shoulder over your ear. Wrap the pinky side of your hand down to the earth and take a deep breath. As you exhale, activate the core. Maybe wrap the left shoulder onto the back a little bit more. Notice how you feel. If you feel like your right glute's pulling forward, you might pull the glute back, tucking it underneath you and letting your left hip pull forward. Again, always listening to your body and taking any adjustments that feel nice. When you're ready, we'll rise up to stand. Go ahead and bring your feet together and we'll take just a moment to talk about that arm variation. So the key is in the name, right? It's extended side angle. So a lot of times you'll see people taking that top arm straight up to the sky. And there's nothing wrong with this, especially if it feels okay in your body. Again, this is all non-dogmatic, right? If this is where you want to go, this is where you can go. It's your practice. But if you take a moment and maybe feel the difference, maybe you reach the arm up and then sweep it down towards the earth and then stack it overhead. Where do you feel the energy? Again, maybe you take the arm up. Do you feel the energy of this all the way to your fingers? Sweep the left hand down and then overhead. Notice the difference. Left pinky towards the earth. Wrap the shoulder onto the back. Do you feel the energy in the fingers? Again, if it feels good to just keep that arm up towards the sky, that's up to you. And we'll go ahead and take this on the other side when you're ready. So find your Warrior 2 on the left. Left foot forward, right foot back. Let the right heel wrap back, right hip pull forward as you tuck the left hip underneath you. Hands forward and back, active through the arms, wrap the shoulders onto the back and activate the core. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, begin your hinge over the left hip, tuck it underneath you, maybe the forearm to your thigh or down towards your block. Press into that left leg so you're still active. And let's start with right arm to the sky, just up and overhead. Notice how it feels. And then begin to sweep the right arm down and up and overhead. Hug the bicep to your ear, wrap the right pinky to the earth, shrug the right shoulder onto the back, and activate the core. Take a moment to notice the difference. Eventually rising up and stepping the feet together, coming back to a neutral stance. Shake it out if you need. So again, it's all in the name, right? It's extended side angle. This is your practice though. Ultimately, it's up to you. Take what you need, leave the rest. If you're interested, you can continue to play around with that. What's happening here is that when the arm is overhead, we are cutting off the energy in the fascia right at the shoulder. When you sweep the arm down and overhead, you're instead allowing the fascia to come into that nice congruent line so the energy can flow all the way up to the fingers. If you're interested in learning more about fascia and its relationship to yoga, I will link a resource for you down below. Thank you again for being here. My name is Micaela. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. If you would like to suggest postures or anything like that, if you've got questions, drop it in the comments. Otherwise, I hope to see you again in the next video of this alignment series.